even overall, doesn't mean that the better performing character has a good matchup into the worst performing character. It might mean they have a better matchup spread or better matchups against top characters, right? It might just mean that there's a better top Jacko rep than there is top Millia rep. Or it might just mean that at the high level, maybe the matchup is good for Jacko at the very high level. I'm not great at the game. I'm okay. I am commentating a local. I'm not commentating EVO, let alone playing at EVO, at my level, or at least for me personally. And a lot of the matchups are just going to be how they shake out for me personally at my level. Because again, I'm okay at the game. I'm all right at the game. I'm nothing to write home about. For me, personally, it's a hard matchup. It's a difficult matchup for me. And I'm going to complain about it because like, why not? I don't understand. It's because it doesn't hurt anybody for me to be like, I don't care for the Millia matchup, and it feels hard to me. It feels like a bad matchup for Jacko. It's hard for me to get breathing space. You know? Because it does. It does. I'm not saying that Millia needs to be nerfed. I'd start 1,000 characters ahead of Millia before I started talking about nerfs. Gold Lewis is still in the game, and he still has White Wild Assault. But like, I guess it's just like, it's not that serious. It's not a call out or something. I'm not saying that Millia's bad or that Millia players are carried. I would never say that. Because even at an intermediate level, you can't really be carried in a modern fighting game. There are stronger characters, but they're balanced too well for that. You know? I'm not saying that Fauzi isn't a lot better at the game than I am. It is a lot better at the game than I am. I'm saying I don't care for the matchup of Jacko into Millia. And part of that is, a large part of that, I feel like is less specifically my personal taste and more the challenges that the comparative skill sets of Jacko and Millia present. And, you know, if you find adventure somewhere, getting groceries, and how do you feel about the Millia matchup? And adventure says any Millia player on Earth is free, regardless of how good they are. Sonic Fox could pick up Millia and practice, and they'd still be free just because it's Millia. Then great for adventure. That's not the case for me. Right? It's not. Things are not a constant. Also, we got maybe the fan favorite, kind of the commentator favorite, Yemma with the Happy Chaos into the Mangocopter, into the Mangocopter Potemkin. A classic, truly. A recurring classic. Yeah, that's what I have to say about that. I'm aware that Jacko finally got a good showing at a major, like a top 8 showing at a major, and I love to see that because she's my main. She's been my main for years. I don't think that means that I can't complain about characters that annoy me in a video game. I think that's a little unfair. Perfectly honest. You can complain about Millia. Listen, you can leave a couple. You can leave a whole novel if you want in the VOD comments complaining about Jacko. It's chill. You can get if like Guffey wants to on the next stream read some of them to me. I'm not gonna like get mad at you or something. Tune into MASH BMF, please nerd. Well, you know. That's my thoughts about that. Let's see. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the match at all because I was responding to attacks against my character, against my worth as a human being. And as a trans woman in America, I'm not at all used to attacks against my worth as a human being. It's completely new territory for me. First time handling it. How'd I do? It was 5 minutes. What? My rant, my diatribe? No, this hasn't been 5 minutes. No. I'm being gaslit. Or you're talking about something completely different. I was not talking for 5 minutes. That's cap. This set has not been going on 5 minutes. All right. I'm going to try to talk about the set now. I promise. I know I didn't really talk about the last set. And so far, we're on round two. And I haven't really talked about this set. I didn't think I'd be this consistently hyped to watch a Happy Chaos play. I'm going to be honest. But I'm really hyped to watch Yemma's Happy Chaos play. And I'm even more hyped to have Nunchuck Pup return to the commentary booth. Oh, yeah! Did you hear my response to the allegations?
What allegations?
Apparently, we have a the player on the 6 is not named Leffen. I feel like that's a common opinion, is that things are more hype when Leffen's not involved. And rip to Leffen. I've heard that he's kind of abrasive, like, in person, but obviously I don't know him, so I don't really have an opinion of him. But I've heard a lot of people say things like that.
Yeah, but good at video games, so, you know,
he's
everything else is
goated at video games.
Every behavior is excusable if you're good at video games, right?
Here's them straight up talking shit directly to Sophie. That's just mean. Why is Kona being mean to me on the internet?
Konako is...
So there's Milia's strongest soldier, apparently. A big Milia fan. I'm just going to call him Kona. I don't want to mispronounce their name.
Fair.
And also because at the end of that last set where Fauzi took it very convincingly, savagely even, just some horrible to behold offense. Speech was fighting for his fucking life, and he was doing a good job, but like that was a rough mountain to climb. He told Kona to calm down. Kona is... Oh no. Kona is this individual. Yeah.
It is a war crime that the Potemkin player does not make a single right move. This Milia completely outplays him. Wow. Yeah, so
Kona left a comment saying that I'm not allowed to complain about Milia because at EVO, Jacko plays higher than Milia did. Well, it was something like, I don't know if you're aware, but there was a Jacko in top 8 of EVO, and there was not a Milia or something. That wasn't the word, but that was the idea.
What a hater.
So
bold words for someone, especially like not showing up to our locals. Just like you can type anything. You can just put anything on YouTube.com.
Yeah. But I was just saying, you know, it's more complicated than that. You know.
Ooh, Yemma
has gone up in the set now. It's lost the first game. So far is up around. Hopefully I don't jinx her, because I'm tired of jinxing people, chat. I'm tired of ruining people's chances by saying they're doing well and then like the monkey's paw curls or something. I'm not gonna wish, but you know.
So I know Mangocopter is going to Combo Breaker. Is Yemma going to Combo Breaker?
I do not know.
I got it.
I would buy it. Yeah, I would imagine. I'm very sad I can't go to Combo Breaker. I was going to go to Combo Breaker, but then, like an idiot, I chose to get sick instead, and so my PTO went to that instead of going to Combo Breaker.
I hate to see it. Shout out to someone tweeted after, I believe it was Frosty's, not this most recent one, but the year before. They tweeted something about there was a, like, they've never been more scared than when a trans woman approached the setup, picked Bridget and the town inside me, and quietly 3-0'd them. And like just, and then we did the math and realized it was Yemma.
Yemma was that trans woman.
Internationally known.
That is true. Unless people know you by your tag in multiple countries, anytime a trans woman rolls Bridget on the other side of the setup from you, you're cooked.
It's terrifying.
It's over. It's so Jover.
Ooh, good tick throw.
All right.
Having to utilize the strike throw pressure, but you know, Mangocopter is on it with those tags.
Mangocopter is on it, not getting caught out.
Are we shimmying? We're playing Street Fighter.
Probably.
Look at this.
We are playing Street Fighter, which, you know, we'll see how that works out.
Canceling into gunshots and then a wild assault is maybe
very Street Fighter.
A little less Street Fighter.
He's a trans woman and they play Soul Bad Guy. In Columbus, if your opponent is a trans woman and they pick Soul Bad Guy, you are cooked.
I'm not gonna lie. In any Guilty Gear game, me having to cis.
Oh my god! I didn't think I was gonna OTG.
I feel like I have a cis male nerf. It's like anytime you play against a trans woman in any Guilty Gear game, Where
are my buffs, chat? Where are my buffs? I didn't get any of the things estrogen is supposed to give me. Okay.
That's false. I am sweating during our sets. Believe me. That's supposed to be an easy winning matchup for May, and it's just not. Yeah. It's not. Give yourself some credit. Yo, opening a Mangocopter with a couple tab dusts, put him through the wall. I love it. I love how we don't have this blanket hatred of all Happy Chaos players on principle anymore. It's look, Yemma, it's a strong character.
Yemma has redeemed the Happy Chaos characters in my eyes by being just like a delight to watch, honestly.
I do think that this is a much more fun character to watch, especially in Yemma's hands. She has very sound fundamentals that come through in the midst of the happy chaos bullshit.
Yeah. I only have one criticism, and that's Yemma.
Ooh, jump out of the grab.
Yemma, you should play Street Fighter. You should.
She did.
I love both of my games, but you should go back to playing Street Fighter. You should join Bracket and play Streets.
Yeah, we got some Yemma fans in the chat blowing it up.
Yeah.
Yemma's #1 fan.
I think you might have some competition there. I think you might have some competition for #1 fan.
Yo, the tap dust. I love seeing Yemma utilize these and the roll, the mix, the cross-ups.
Imagine being able to convert off your tap dusts meterlessly.
Convert off of everything with that damn gun.
With a gun, it turns out having a gun is really helpful in a fight.
Yo, getting concentration, not reloading bullets. She has got an empty
bullets,
chamber.
no. And somehow Happy Chaos's year to break the wall runs out. And now we're looking at a much scarier situation. I think maybe she thought that she already had to hit on the armor. Because the jab there, the jab there just was not it. Had a chance to punish. Luckily does get out of the corner anyway, or unluckily if you're a Mangocopter fan, or a Potemkin fan. I usually root for characters over players, I'm not going to lie. When there's a Jacko on screen, I'm just like, neuron activation. Doubly so for Blanka, because I love Blanka. He's my boy. He's my son. This is my guy.
We are neck and neck. That tap dust might be Yemma's ticket to...
All right, next hit is going to take it.
Oh my God.
On the screen, which is a terrifying sentence if you're not the Potemkin.
But she blocked it out, gets cursed.
No!
But of course... Look at the shame on Mangocopter's face. Known Wild Assault hater Mangocopter.
He knows what
he had to do it. He had to do it. He had to do it to stay in this fight against Yemma. You know, that's a moral victory for Yemma when she's like, yo, I made him use
his... He's like, I'm sorry, master. I have to activate the Dark Hadou. Like, he used his superpower evil side.
Oh, yeah.
He tapped into whatever Ichigo and Bleach, whatever he has going on. It looks like a superpowered evil side.
Mangocopter said, forgive me, but it's back to the old me.
Please forgive me, but I have to do it.
Yo, good.
She's too strong.
He is making up for it with this fundamental push into the corner. Solid defense. One more touch will do it for Mangocopter.
I like the patience on Mangocopter's side, just barely running out there.
He wants it. He's cashing in his burst, his meter.
He's trying to hold the space. He's trying to get the offense back, and the tap dust will take the round. Yemma now on the final round of her tournament life. If she loses another round, she's out of winners. So not her tournament life. I'm sorry, her winners bracket life. Which I guess if you're like a big enough like if it's not perfect, I quit kind of person, then it is tournament life. But you know, here at Columbus FGC, we have a growth mindset as long as I'm on commentary, and that means that it's not over until it's over.
Things look
and even then, there's always next week.
That's true.
And don't you dare tell me to apply that mindset to myself.
Things looking pretty bleak for Yemma, but she does have a full clip, full concentration, and almost full meter.
She does have a lot of resources to play with, and she does have the corner. And that you can do a lot with that in Guilty Gear Strive.
Huge jump out of the Garuda pressure.
On the Garuda, and goes right back to offense, converting off the tap dust. No super to break the wall, but the slouch into loops. Okay.
Yo, opting to just load up on resources. This might cost her, though. One more touch will do it.
Ooh, okay. Burst is on deck. The burst hits.
Oh, Gigantor is going to be difficult to deal with. She's going to empty for her life. The tap dust takes her out.
Chat.
Yo, Mangocopter having to fight hard to stay alive there.
If she had just, I fully believe if she had just gotten like the super or the Wild Assault wall break, chat. That would have been curtains.
That would have
been curtains.